How did I let it get this far? A mother's story of betrayal, love, and letting go. Have you ever looked at someone you built your entire life with and wondered if you ever truly knew them at all? I used to believe we had something real. We were together for 16 years, married for 9 of them. That's nearly half my life. We weren't perfect, but we were a family. I felt love, commitment, and time meant something. I believed that our history, the years, the child, the memories would protect us. But 6 years ago, everything unraveled. I found out he'd been having a long-term affair. It wasn't just some one-night mistake. No, this started before we got engaged. It carried through our wedding, followed us into our honeymoon phase, and stayed even after our first child was born. He lived a double life while I lived in blind faith, and as that secret came crashing down, more came with it. Hookups with other women, flirting, lies, the trail I didn't even know to look for. I was shattered, but I stayed. We had a 1-year-old. I thought I owed it to my child to try. He said all the right things. He was sorry, ashamed, willing to go to therapy. And so we patched it up. We rebuilt what we could. It wasn't perfect, but we laughed again. We had sex again. We made new memories. I told myself we were healing. But now, it's 2024, and guess what? I just discovered he's been emotionally involved with another woman, a coworker. They talked for hours. Every single day. Was it physical? No. But does that really matter? Emotional affairs are betrayals too. You don't hide something that's innocent. You don't turn off your phone location and lie about where you are unless you know you're doing something wrong. Still, somehow we made it through that too. We recently took a vacation. Just us, no kids. We laughed, we kissed, we made love. I believed we were back in a good place, and then today happened. I found out he cheated. Again. He slept with a former coworker last year. And just last week, he went to her house and lied to me, said he was working late. He turned his location off and claimed his phone had no service. Imagine how gut-wrenching it feels to want to believe someone, even when you know they're lying. When I confronted him, he looked ashamed, said he wanted therapy again, that he wanted to change. But I've heard that before, so now here I am, alone, crying, thinking, and the question that keeps circling my mind isn't, why did he do this? It's why did I stay? Why did I take him back after the first betrayal? Why not after the second? Why did I keep hoping for better when he kept showing me the worst? I know his choices aren't my fault. I didn't cause him to lie or cheat, but I did allow him to stay in my life. I allowed him to treat me like someone disposable, like someone who would always forgive, no matter how deep the cuts. And I'm tired. I'm tired of lying to myself. Tired of being strong for everyone but me. Tired of showing my boys that this is what love looks like, because it's not. I don't want my little boys growing up thinking that love means betrayal. That I'm sorry means it's okay to hurt someone over again. That broken trust can be bandaged with cheap promises. I want more for them and for me. So if you're reading this and you've ever found yourself making excuses for someone who constantly disrespects your heart, please hear me. You are not weak for loving, but you are strong for walking away. Let's stop romanticizing endurance over peace. Let's stop calling it love when it's really just fear in disguise. And let's stop believing that potential matters more than actions. It's time to reclaim our worth. If this story hits close to home, you're not alone. Share this with someone who needs strength today. And if you're struggling with a toxic relationship, consider this your sign. You deserve better. Always.